Hello, I'm gonna shave my head with this Flex Series shaving kit from Freebird. Used this before, really like it, and I'm gonna cut my hair like it's this long, which is pretty long for the shaver, but I'm gonna show you how I clean it actually, because I've had a couple of times where I fill up this razor and then like I can't properly clean it and there's like long hairs in there. So I'll just show you what I do to fix that problem. So here's the shaving kit, the brush. I have two heads. I will show you one of them where like I had actually tried to take it apart. So right there on that one, I tried to take it apart and found out real quick that you can't really like take the blades out of the device, because if you do, you're gonna break the seal. I did this on the last blade that I have, and this is why I have two blades now, because I had to replace the old one. I had actually taken it apart like I tried to with this one to clean it, and I lost like a spring, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I actually broke a couple of the blades on the shaver, so I had to get a replacement. So that's why I'm kind of making this video. And I've seen other videos where it doesn't really show like how you can properly clean it and get all the big thick hairs out. So I'm gonna just shave a little bit, get it all filled up with hair, and then I'll just show you, make it a quick video. So ever since I got this shaver, I really loved how close it gets and how easy it is to use. So the usage of this shaver is very, very good. I rate it 5 out of 5. But the cleaning part is what gets me, right? It's like, okay, I'm here shaving my head, and then all of a sudden I'm like missing spots because my blades have a lot of hair in it. And as you see, like I'm shaving off quite a bit of hair here, right? And it's gonna get stuck in the blades, and it's not really gonna be able to get out, even with this brush. And this other brush that they give that comes with it, I've tried it, doesn't really fix much. And then on top of that, like I get some of the bristles in the blade with the shaver, and then it just does not get out at all, which is annoying to me because I want that really, really close skin shave. Like I want to feel a baby's butt basically, and for me, I'm like, okay, if my blade is too full of hair, then there's no way I'm gonna get there. So this should be full, a bunch of hairs. And then if you see, like, I'll open it up even more. It's easy to open, which is nice. Really love the blade, really love the product. Nothing wrong with that, right? So you see, let me get a little bit closer here. Right in there, all that hair and stuff, right? I'm like, okay, tap, tap, right? And then like if I try to clear it out, it's just gonna be a little bit more hairs in here. And even if I wasn't recording and I'm using one hand, you would be able to see in there and be like, okay, well, there's just a whole bunch of hair, like right in there, right? And you're like, okay, how do I even get that out? Do I brush it, right? And then here, let me set the phone down here for you. I'm like, okay, well, let me brush it, right? Some of it does get out, right? But then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come here with the bigger bristle and try to get it out, right? Sometimes it works. Sometimes my long hairs are just jammed in there and there's no way for me to really get it out. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. So if you look like right here-ish, you look a little bit further into it, there's just a bunch of hair just stuck in the blade like that, right? So what I'm gonna do right now is just clean up the rest of the blades, and then I'll show you my little trick. Same thing here. Kind of hard to see because my hairs are a little bit darker, but you could see that like right in here in this area, if it can focus, that there's just a whole bunch of hair at the bottom and it's just jammed in there, right? And then like you see, right, all up in there, right? Like, okay, like, yeah, let me just use a little small brush, you know, then I get it, right? No, it does not. It's a pain. And this is just what I do, so let's see if I can clog the sink, make it a bit easier for me. If I can't clog the sink, then I'll just get a bowl. Probably better off with a bowl. Yeah. So that's not gonna work, so I'll be right back. I'm back with a bowl. I'm gonna fill it up with a little bit of hot water. Well, probably not even hot. Didn't even give it a chance to heat up. Okay, that's hot enough. Do it a little bit like that. And then now, put the thing back together. The blade back together. So that all the blades are inside and closed. So I've also tried, you know, just running water through each blade from the faucet. And, you know, I could show you. Here, I'll show you. And I'll just show even more, but I think I'll just cut to the chase. I'll just cut to the chase, to be honest. So I just let it go. And this is what I do. Just have it on. And then I just let it run, right, in the hot water. And then I wait. I wait for it to cut up anything. And this is clean water, right? So you start seeing like all those little hairs and stuff in there. That's the blades, excuse me, giving it a chance to cut up all that nasty ass shit. Excuse my French. Nasty ass hairs and long hairs and just breaking it up. This is the best method that I have used. Like I said, I've run under water, did the brush, I did that one, no dice, right? So for me, like, just a couple of times, just break it up with a razor or shaver, break up all those nasty hairs. Fill it up just in case I need to do it a second time. Takes a couple times, but in the end, it actually gets through those thick hairs. So, oh, look at that. So as you can see right here, this one was pretty much like all full, right? Down at the bottom, and now you see all these wet, damp hairs, and it had a chance to actually like cut through all that thick hair. So I have really thick hair. I don't know why. I blame my grandparents, you know, but you know, you have to deal with what you have. So see right here, there's only just that like little much, but it, you like, as you saw before in the video, it was very like bunched up and all in there. I'll open up all of them and I'll show you the results. So, I mean, there is still just a little bit like right here, a little clump, but I could go over it again in the water and just have it run. But as you can see, like all this stuff in here, that was all just stuff that was just stuffed in there. That one's a little bit there, but you know, like I said, do it a couple times. But like, let me focus a little bit on this one. So this one, like you could obviously see that most of it is out and there's just a few hairs. But it's not like all clumped up like it was before. And same with this one, right? Like you see like just a few like little hairs, but just go over it again and you'll be good. And then the middle one, right? The middle one was like so full. And now there's only just a little bit more hairs. And like once I rinse it off with the faucet here, give you a better view and will give you a better result of like, okay, I need to do the rinse again and have it just run in the water, right? You're just like, okay, well now I need to do it one more time instead of like really like struggling to get it clean. And obviously you clean it like the owner manual says, you know, put the faucet on, get all that extra hairs out that it's chopped up. And then like you'll see, like there's some parts right here, some parts right here that need to just go through, and then a little bit right here, but this one is really clean, which is good. I like to see that. So hopefully this helps when you are using the shaver. And obviously, as you see, I got quite a bit of hair. I'll go a little bit closer if I can. Got quite a bit more hair off right there and there. So it's a really good shaver slash razor. I really like it, but the cleanup for my long hair, right? I mean, sometimes I don't want to shave it like a few days or a day after using it because then there's more chance of cuts. So I do like to wait until it gets long like this, but the cleanup is kind of annoying. So that's why I just decided to help y'all out a little bit here. So good luck on your shaving experience.